I don't expect you to understand today's video if you're not married or if you've been divorced before. No shade. 20 years of history doesn't go away like that. And most importantly, love and what was built, created between the two of them can't be erased. It's just that impactful. Now, most people will say Papoose didn't build anything when it comes to their marriage. I discern things a little bit differently. Let's start from the beginning. Listen to this clip and I'll be right back.
She came to meet me. I was on top, in all aspects of my life, on good, doing good, on my feet, 100%. Her situation took place, like I said, I left my tour, came back, bailed her out. When I bailed her out, nothing but expense after expense after expense after expense. Remember, she got remanded, she flew trial, they took her right away. I had to pay to pack her crib up, pay to put everything in storage, pay the storage bill every month, get a condo closer to the jail so I could visit her every day. Visit her every day, driving back and forth to the visit to see her every day. Slay everybody in my ear, Pap, you got to get to work. You can't visit her every day. But when I speak to her on the phone, she would cry to me. She was so upset. She was broken. They broke her. She would constantly cry. I knew she needed me. Kept visiting her. Cool.
Now, Papoose signed a $1.5 million deal with Street Sweepers Entertainment and Jive Records back in 2006. I never heard of him putting out an album, maybe because he was using his money, that $1.5 million, to help Remy while she was in prison instead of focusing on his career, at least all at the same time.
So now I started to get back to work. I started to release certain music, but it wasn't the same for me because when I had that moment when I was on fire, I was supposed to capitalize off it. When she blew trial and I started to get caught up in everything that was going on with her, you know what I'm saying? You had a couple individuals who was supposed to be there when the situation happened with her bag. They got hands put on them, and they were saying I did it. So I couldn't attend the trial or none of that. You know what I'm saying? So with that type of information going on out there, and a lot of other things I was getting into that had nothing to do with her. You know what I'm saying? As a young artist coming up, my deal folded. So she went away, my deal folded, and I started visiting her every day. I exhausted all my funds doing that. You know what I'm saying?
This where I discern where Remy Ma money came into play. Papoose had no more money. He exhausted all his funds. You just heard that in the clip that I just played. Remy Ma received royalty payments for her album and her work from Terror Squad. So the money that Papoose was using was her royalty payments from her album and her work from Terror Squad. Now, men and women, Papoose is not innocent, nor is Remy. But I believe all of this had to happen between the two of them. There was some built-up resentment from Remy Ma towards Papoose. And Papoose also feeling like he lost his big moment pertaining to his career. And I must add, his respect as a husband in the marriage too. Listen to what Remy had to say and I'll be right back.
I've never ever been with somebody that was just holding me down, not doing that. I was paying rent from jail.
As a married woman myself, being with my husband for 10 years, being married for so long with ups and downs in the marriage and also each individual personal ups and downs isn't easy. Each person has to grow and sometimes that's not always the case, meaning one person isn't growing. And if that's the case, how in the marriage can both move forward? You can't. So things have to happen, growing pains, and that looks differently for each person in each marriage. I believe Remy needs to work on herself, and in return, she will be able to be a better wife because of the work she has done. Papoose needs to work on being a man on another level, leaving from the level he formerly familiar with. Till death do us part. Not to problems or person, then depart. Moral of the story, to be or not to be. To be. Real quick, if you are new here to the Reawaken Podcast, check out the description box for more information on the Reawaken Podcast. That's all I have, and I'll see y'all on another video.